it's Ryan, and I am the Injured Powerlifter. I'm going to talk to you about injury and what to do when you have an injury. Everyone has different injuries. And man, it is frustrating as hell. But because I have a channel and because I have gotten to this habit of recording myself, it's kind of turned into this journal/educational experience, sharing my training experience as well as my education with everybody. And it's kind of helping me push forward because I'm still very serious about my powerlifting and strength goals. I'm very serious about wanting to continue to compete and just keep getting better. And why is that? Because I enjoy it. Same reason why you watch channels like these is because you enjoy strength training. There's something about it that you love. It allows you to express yourself, allows you to, who knows what it does. It just makes you feel like you're moving forward in something. But I'm an expert on injury, as a personal trainer at least. I'm not a physical therapist or a chiropractor or anything like that, or a physician or doctor, but I do have a lot of experience working with my own injuries of the past, working with a lot of other people. When I'm at the gym and they got a special client that has a joint problem, like it could be a disc issue, a knee issue, some serious problem where they need special needs, typically that client comes to me. I'm sort of one of the two trainers in the gym that have this kind of specialty with injury, corrective exercise, and whatnot. And I'm also very fascinated by it. I mean, every time I have a problem, anytime I have a client that has a problem, I can't tell you how much research I do. And a lot of the time I don't have to do a lot of research because I kind of been across that problem before. I know how to work around it for that client. And what it all comes down to is being able to work around your problem as best you can while trying to make progress in some direction. Left, right, up or down, whether it be bicep strength, shoulder strength. I've run into clients with back problems and sometimes that area is really inflamed and there's not much you can do. You can do some core exercises, you can do some corrective flexibility drills to get them to move better, mobility exercises, but because the pain in nature is a nervous system related thing, a nerve being pinched, there's not much you can do other than to get them to move. So that means going on the treadmill, it means I'm getting on the stair mill, getting to do some body weight movement like lunges and then do some arms. I mean, that's really kind of what it comes down to, is sort of my method of training clients. But how about training me or training an athlete? Well, for clients it's different because most of the clients that I train are just regular people, and all they want is they want to get in shape, they want to feel good, they want to feel strong, but they don't want to deadlift 600 pounds. They don't want to squat 500 pounds, and they don't want to bench 315 pounds. That's what I want to do. These are my goals, these are my aspirations. So how do I treat a regular person versus how I treat myself when it comes to training? I take a little bit more risk in my training. I like to find out what my capabilities are, where my limits are. Before I fuck some shit up, I get as close as I possibly can, almost, to a point where I can re-injure myself. Now, I don't recommend this for you. I'm just telling you what I would do for me. Because I know my body really well and I've been through other injuries before, I'm sort of, I know what I can and can't do. I have a good idea of kind of what sensations to feel, what muscles are being activated, what muscles are being tight, if I'm activating my core hard enough, if my feet, if my toes are in the right place. Yeah, can you believe it? My toes, the ball of my foot, the heel, the way my knees and ankles feels, the way my hip feels, what feels tight in my adductors, my hip flexors. I have all these sensations that I have from previous injuries and issues that I've had that I kind of know how much to push and how much not to push. And it's sort of like, I mean, there's a little bit of risk. There's a lot of risk involved because I can aggravate that area. Like I literally injured myself like 3 days ago from this video, Monday. And I can't tell you how frustrating it is because I basically can't sit down very long. If I sit down for too long in the wrong way and I get back up, I basically have bent over like an old man. And it's pretty frustrating because what I did was I messed up my sacroiliac joint, or the muscles around it, which is basically the same thing. Went to a chiropractor, get it adjusted. I'm getting treatment for it, and I'm doing things, but even the chiropractor is not enough for me. I really have to try to find a way to do several things. Maintain my strength, stay strong, and keep moving forward, because what else can I do? So what did I do? I focused on, I don't know when this video is coming up, but I have another video coming up where I just practice singles with 315. Why singles? Because I want to pretend like I'm going to do my meet. I want to practice my setup. I want to practice how I approach the bar. I want to practice how I grab the bar. I want to practice how I draw on my breath. It's not the training percentages that I need to be training at, but it's what I can deal with right now safely. And maybe on 2 days from now, I'll try a heavier weight. We'll just see how things go, because for whatever reason, deadlifting and bending forward is not giving me a problem. I can still bench press I was doing some incline press. Lying flat on my back on a bench is not so great right now because I can't keep a big arch in my back, or even a slight arch. So there's a lot of issues I'm running into. So I kind of know where I'm at, but part of this video, me sharing this with you, is like, you hear this thing a lot where they say, don't be a bitch, right? Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a pussy, right? And what's that mean anyway? Well, it can mean a lot of different things, right? It's so general of a term. Everyone, when you hear that from somebody else, so, oh, my ankle hurts or my elbow hurts. Fuck your elbow, right? Like, I don't know. I just thought that video was funny of Mark Bell. But understand, like, don't be a pussy means, to me, okay, this is my interpretation, and you can use your own interpretation, is simply do what you can. Do what you can. Do what you can. Because that's all you can do. If you're all fucked up and you're all hurt and you're injured and you're not 100%, you do what you can to maintain your strength, to move in the direction of your goals, training-wise, right? I like to relate strength training to life, right? If your goal is to work at the gym, like my job as a personal trainer, or to run your business, to collect sales, to generate new business, you have to do things on a regular basis. And although your circumstances aren't great, maybe some big shop opens next door that affects you as competition, maybe there's construction at your facility that's making business a little bit difficult, maybe you have new management, there's circumstances. But what you got to do, and what you should do deep down inside, is you do the best you can with what you have. Do the best you can so you don't fall apart, so you don't have a worse situation. As with anything, you got to find a silver lining in any difficult situation. For me, here's my silver lining from my back injury 2 days ago, was that, one, this could have turned into a bigger problem. I hurt myself squatting 315, nothing happened. It wasn't like there was anything wrong with my squat. There's a video that will be posted up, or I may have posted it already depending on when this comes out, is that I may have, who knows what happens. All I know is that what if I fucked up at a heavier weight, I could have got more injured. It could have been a bigger problem. I could take a spill, right? The bar could have crashed on me. In this case, I just came out of the hole, racked the weight, and that's all I did. Hey, come on. That's all I did, And there's always a silver lining in every negative situation, and you got to find it. And sometimes we're not in the best condition to always make this choice, or make this come here, baby. We're not always in the best situation to make this choice, because for the simple reason that, we're not in a good mindset. Yeah. So since we're not in this good situation all the time, we got to do what we can to really make progress in the direction of our goals and just keep going forward. And in some cases, for me, my main goal was really just to maintain my strength and not regress. Or I should say, not lose too much strength. Yeah. As my goal is not to lose too much strength, because it's very easy to lose strength when you're not training hard enough. Like, I'm going to be training at 50% of my max on deadlifts and squats for, maybe squat, but deadlifts I'll be able to do 70%. I don't know about 80%. Bench press, I actually will be able to train, probably still around that much, because I can't make that big arch in my back. I can't push my feet into the ground so much, which is kind of difficult. So keep in mind that, as an injured powerlifter, like this video, for instance, I'm dealing with my circumstance. But I really do think that my video got 100 times better with her coming in the video. So I'm dealing with my circumstance. I'm doing my best to work around the situation and just keep making a positive forward movement. Or in this case, maybe not regressing, because regressive movement, or going back, I think regressive is even a word, but just trying my best to keep moving forward. And that's all you can do. Find the silver lining in your issues. Find the silver lining in your challenges, and really just try to make do with it. That could mean going to bodybuilding. I'm basically going to have to do more bodybuilding type stuff, because do you really think I want to do bicep curls, tricep push downs, and freaking lateral raises all day long? I don't. I want a freaking bench. I want a squat. I want a deadlift. If you've been following me for any period of time, you know that I love deadlifting. It's my favorite lift. And I already know that in my mind that squatting is going to be a big pain in the butt, because for the simple reason that this is how I can reduce my cursing, is by having my daughter around. One of the best ways that I can, it's going to be one of the difficult problems I'm going to have with the squat is that I'm going to have difficulty with my confidence. I know I am. I already had difficulty with my confidence, but now this injury is going to mess with me. So I'm going to tell you right now that when I get healed again, I'm going to work at it hard. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out my problems. I'm going to conquer it. Why? I don't know. I really love it. I love sharing my journey. I want you to know that this is a bump in the road. I mean, a lot of worse things could have happened, and there is a silver lining here. So that's my video. Thanks for watching. If you don't click like, please do, because of my little daughter here. And say goodbye. Bye. Say bye, Ellie. Bye. Say please subscribe. Like my video. Say like my video.